Ever notice how some stories just kind of grab you and don't let go? Those ones where someone faces like a mountain of challenges and they not only climb it, but they plant a flag right at the top.
It's the human potential, seeing someone succeed when the odds are stacked against them.
Totally. And that's exactly where we're going today in this deep dive. You brought some really interesting stuff for us to look at about this guy named Aarav.
Yeah, these excerpts lay out his whole life, like all the important moments.
And what we're going to try to do is, well, understand what pushed him forward. I mean, he started with so little, and he achieved something pretty remarkable. How'd he do it?
Exactly. What were the key ingredients in his success? And are there lessons we can learn from his story?
So picture this. Small village, not a lot of opportunities, and getting an education is a serious uphill battle. His dad's a farmer, his mom works as a housemaid, big dreams, sure, but the reality is pretty tough.
A classic example of someone who could have easily been limited by their circumstances. But he clearly had bigger goals in mind.
One thing that jumps out right away from these excerpts is Aarav's dedication to education. Like, we're talking a 5-mile walk to school every single day, and then studying by kerosene lamplight late into the night. That takes some serious commitment, even as a kid. What does that tell you about his drive at such a young age?
Well, I think it shows he understood the power of knowledge. Like it was something he wanted, not something he was forced into. It makes you wonder where that hunger came from.
Right. And then things get even tougher. His dad gets sick, and Aarav has to step up. Takes on all kinds of jobs, cleaning, delivering newspapers, whatever he can find to help his family. But here's the thing. He never lets go of his education. How did he juggle all that?
Talk about resilience, right? He compartmentalized, kept his eyes on the long game, even when things were really rough in the present. Makes you think about how we handle multiple challenges in our own lives, doesn't it?
It really does. And then a real turning point comes along. This retired teacher, Mr. Sharma, sees how hard Aarav's working. Not only does he give him guidance, but he actually helps him get a scholarship to a top-notch college. What do you think this tells us about the role other people can play in our lives?
Mr. Sharma is a perfect example of the impact a good mentor can have. Sometimes, just that little bit of support can open doors you never thought possible. It makes you wonder, who are the potential mentors in our own lives? And are we open to their help?
So, college opens up this whole new world for Aarav. He gets really into technology, and you can see him moving towards this entrepreneurial path. And instead of taking a regular job after graduation, he goes all in and starts his own company. That's a huge risk, right? What do you think that says about his mindset?
To me, it screams proactive and innovative. He wasn't afraid to take risks, to create his own path instead of following everyone else. It's about seeing opportunities and having the guts to go for them.
Now, his first business. It didn't work out. It failed.